pleasure. Your Highness, your visit today, along with the Swedish delegation, is a testament to Swedish and UAE relationship. This relationship affirms our shared belief in the importance of sustainable urban planning and development. It's also a testament to our global collaboration on meeting climate challenges and to accelerating the growth of renewable energy and clean tech economies. Sweden's commitment to sustainability extends beyond its borders today, and it's a symbolic type of innovation, collaboration, and efforts necessary to advance the world's green energy. It's with a great honor today to welcome Sweden's new clean tech cluster at Masdar City, the SymbioCity, a flagship government project. The new sustainability hub will be promoting holistic, clean approaches and urban development. Swedish companies today will have a base that can extend beyond Sweden, beyond UAE, to the whole of the Middle East, and that in terms of clean tech and renewable energy. So I'd like to thank you for making this visit, Your Highness, and to Masdar City, and look forward to our discussions, collaborations with these companies to make a better future for generations to come. Thank you.
Your Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, it is a real honor and pleasure to be here today, and I'm very glad to be a part of the opening of the Swedish SymbioCity office here in Masdar City. Masdar City and Masdar Institute are fantastic examples of the foresightedness of the United Arab Emirates and Abu Dhabi. Sweden has a long tradition of knowledge-based and innovation-driven industry. Furthermore, we are also a people who loves to experience nature and to spend much time outdoors. Perhaps these are factors that helps to inspire Swedes in being ambitious when it comes to meeting the technological challenges of climate change. Sweden has also proven that energy efficiency and a high degree of renewable energy can be combined with strong economic growth. For instance, Sweden has a long experience in the field of sustainable city construction. Hammarby Sjöstad, which I won't force you to pronounce, in Stockholm and Western Harbor in Malmö have become internationally recognized good examples of sustainable development. My hometown, Stockholm, was also chosen by the European Commission to become the European Green Capital in the year of 2010. The establishment of the Swedish SymbioCity office in Masdar City signals Sweden's strong interest to partner up with institutions and companies in the United Arab Emirates in the clean tech sector. I hope to see lively and fruitful exchange of knowledge and innovative ideas between our countries. I'm confident that Swedish companies and Swedish clean tech solutions can contribute to the development of Masdar City. And I hope that I will be able to return in a not too distant future to see further developed cooperation between the United Arab Emirates and Sweden, and a flourishing Masdar City. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Your Highness, Your Excellencies,
ladies and gentlemen. For us in the Swedish Trade Council, this is an important moment, and it's actually the first of its kind. We have the opportunity to establish a SymbioCity office outside of Sweden. The concept of SymbioCity has been developed by the Swedish Trade Council in Sweden in order to show that it is and how it is possible to develop urban developments, cities, parts of cities in a sustainable way. The concept as such has a very practical approach. It's not about what's going to happen in the distant future, 20, 30 years from now. It's more about what is actually existing today. And the two examples we heard earlier here, this is the first time that we establish a SymbioCity office group. And we are very, very happy to be able to do that here in the UAE, in Abu Dhabi. And where in the UAE and Abu Dhabi should that take place, if not in Masdar City. This is an excellent place, and I would like to thank for all the positive reception we have received, and also the applications received and have been able to sign up here in SymbioCity. The establishment here will be in the form of a so-called PPP establishment, public-private partnership, where the Swedish Trade Council has initiated it and it's backed by public funding. But like any other PPP project, nothing will happen unless the companies are involved, the third P. And already from the beginning, we have seen a large interest among Swedish companies here in the region to establish themselves within Masdar and to be able to jump on board this train of SymbioCity in Masdar City. The idea behind it is that we are offering, or we're able to offer the companies a presence in Masdar City under the umbrella of SymbioCity, and thereby strengthening their brand name and also being able to show a showcase of Swedish sustainable products and concepts in the region. And in the long run, we hope, of course, that this will lead to Swedish companies having a better, stronger position in the region. We also hope this will promote and market the SymbioCity concept, as well as involving Swedish companies in really interesting projects such as Masdar at an early stage, and thereby enabling them to show a holistic approach to sustainable development. Thank you all, and thereby I would like to introduce the next speaker, which is our Deputy Minister of Energy from Sweden, Mr. Daniel Johansson.
Royal Highness, Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, pleasure to be here today, and also a pleasure to see so many Swedish companies here present. Sweden is a country with high ambitions when it comes to facing climate threat. This is one of the government's main objectives. We also, at the same time as we view this as one of the biggest threats in history for mankind, this is also a possibility for Swedish companies internationally to do great business, create solutions to these problems. We put high hope in this SymbioCity office for creating a possibility for Swedish companies to present their contributions and their business options to create solutions to the climate issues. It's Sustainability by Sweden SymbioCity is a holistic approach trying to create sustainable cities, and it is in all fields of sustainable urban planning and also maintenance, so it's through the whole chain. And the concept has during the last years been presented and attracted great interest all over the world. And this concept of SymbioCity also applies to other service functions in a city, such as water, wastewater, treatment plants, energy systems like heating, cooling, and also waste, which holds great potential for also being converted into renewable energy, using waste as a great resource for energy production. Still in many countries we see waste being sent to landfills instead of being used as the resource as it is, energy-wise. So trying to recycle as much as possible is a great objective to achieve. We can use resources much effectively, more effectively than we do today. And this is one example of a system that is typically Swedish and something that we would like to promote through the SymbioCity concept with this office, which is going to be open here. And it's a true pleasure to be here today, and thanks to Council for driving this as well on Swedish behalf. And yes, it's a great pleasure. I'm very happy to be here, and best regards from Minister of Energy as well, Imad. Thank you very much.
Without the companies, an establishment like this will be actually nothing. Therefore, I'm really proud to present our next and final speaker here today from Volvo Group. Volvo is actually the first company to announce that they are going to be part of this SymbioCity office in Masdar City. So please welcome on the stage here Mr. Ulf Gustafsson, Senior Manager of Public Affairs from Volvo.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's a great honor to be here today, and I can't help but reflect on with a winter like this, Nina. Fantastic.
The Swedish winter, that is.
Yeah. The opening of this city, we have great expectations from our side, and we are looking forward to work within this and strengthen our positions in the area, and also, of course, with the Masdar and the things which are driving Masdar to learn, and also hopefully be a part of, in the future, the development of the city. AB Volvo has three core values: safety, quality, but then also environmental care. Environmental care has been a core value for Volvo since the early 90s, and it is today driving us to a large extent. And environmental care, the way we are working with it today, can be developed into different areas. One area being to make the engines pollute less, fulfill the legal requirement and things, and a lot of the efforts we're doing is going into that end of the part. Another area is to work with the CO2 emissions, and in the same time as we are developing our engines for meeting legal requirements regarding regulated emissions, we are also, of course, working to reduce the energy consumption of the engines. And then when it comes to using alternative fuels, we have been working a lot with that area. We have demonstrated 7 different trucks using different type of fuel, all with the aim then to reduce the CO2 emission to minimum. And that has been demonstrated throughout the world. And we wanted to do that in order to show that it is not the vehicles that is limiting factor. The vehicles are it will be possible to produce vehicles also using different fuels. The issue, I think, is the availability of sustainable fuels for those vehicles. But that is something that we have to work with together. Another area which we are very eager to work with this energy efficiency. And we have done that by making a hybrid vehicle, which is, I think you can say it's taking a quantum leap when it comes to energy use. It's reducing the energy consumption by 30%. As mentioned earlier, in the urban society, that has great advantages. And of course, through this office, we hope to be able to get in contact and work with locals here and in the area in order to sell our vehicles, but also to learn from the Institute through this office. Thank you very much.
On behalf of the Swedish Embassy and everybody, I now think there will be a luncheon reception, and I think Dr. Lange is the best equipped to lead the way to the luncheon reception, and see you all there. This will also be a moment for you, the companies who did not have the moment yesterday, to brief Her Highness about your activities. So we will organize that as we are eating. Please, welcome.
So we're going to do this.